What's up, guys? It's Allison. Today we're going to be talking about 5 of my auto-buy authors, which means if I see this book on the shelf and I don't have it, I'm going to buy it, or if I hear that they're releasing a new book, I'm going to buy it. Sometimes it may take longer than others because books are expensive. These books are ranked in no particular order except for number 1. It's at the top. If I see that, it's going to be bought. Number 5, Cassandra Clare. I love the TMI series. I'm still kind of working my way through TID, but I am also trying to work my way through Lady Midnight, but I'm still going to buy them because I know that they're amazing, and she's just written really long books recently, and during November, not a good time to read long books because I'm doing nanos. Number 4, Kiera Cass. I loved the selection. I loved the air. The Crown, I wasn't so fond of the ending. It took me quite a while to get happy with how it ended. I loved the novellas. If she writes a book, I'm going to buy it. I'm reading The Siren very soon. I haven't gotten to it yet because my TBR is miles long. Number 3, Sabaa Tahir. I went to her signing event in St. Louis, which was the coolest thing. It's signed, so that's cool and amazing. I know she only has 2 books out, but they're both amazing books, and I'm really excited for the 3rd one. Also terrified for the 3rd one. We're all going to be terrified if you've read them, but they're amazing books, and I never would have guessed that she was a debut author in Ember in the Ashes. I was seriously looking for her first book that she'd ever published, because it's that good. And number 2, anything by John Green. I don't have an abundance of Catherine's because I can't find it. Like, what? Where is it? My bookstores are so understocked. But John Green, if I see John Green and I don't have it, I'm going to buy it. I almost bought the collector's edition of Fault in Our Stars, but I already have 2 copies of it, so I don't need another one. I want another one, but I don't need it. And number 1, of course, is going to be Rick Riordan. I have copies of almost all the first ones in hardcover over there, but not all of them, and different lengths annoy me, so we're sticking with paperback. I also have the collector's edition. I really love the Trials of Apollo and the Mangus Chase Chronicles, and of course I loved these. I probably learned more about Greek mythology in these than I ever will, ever, because it's not something I'm just going to go to the library and be, can I get a book on Greek mythology? Oh, no. I'm not going to do that. For one, I don't go to the library. And that's like so weird because so many people talk about getting recommendations by their librarians, and I'm like, I never had that experience. I got a recommendation by the cashier on Black Friday. I went way later in the day, like the store was going to close in like 30 minutes, and I'm like, I'll go. Okay, let's see what they have left. They didn't have Dan and Phil Go Outside, and they didn't have the Book Thief Collector's Edition. And there were a couple more, so it cut my wish list in like half, so it wasn't as hard to choose, but it was still really, really hard to choose. And she was like, oh, you read this? Do you read any of this? And I was, not really, kind of. She asked if I read any adult or if I just read YA, so she like told me this author, and it's like, this author writes a series of books with kids who have the powers of tarot cards. I'm like, that's so cool. I'm so going to buy those books if I ever find them. This is my auto-buy author stack. They're different lengths, which really annoys me, but we're gonna live with it. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!